What is up, everybody? My name is WoozyPictures. I'm with my sister. Now, I don't do this often, but I feel the necessity to do such because I feel it's more of a token of appreciation and a thank you to the cast and the developers and the animators of Gravity Falls. I just want to say overall as a thank you to Alex Hirsch, purely because when the show started, I was watching it, I was getting into it. The hiatus was probably the longest. And the time frame between each episode was, worth the wait. I introduced the series to my sister, and it was just something that, we just watched and we really got into. And, unfortunately, good things have to end. And we just finished watching the Weirdmageddon Part 3.
The very last episode we'll ever see.
Which it does. This is the first show that honestly, I could grow onto. I mean, I watched The Walking Dead and all those other shows, but this was one of the shows that, as a cartoon, I haven't seen since Dragon Ball Z or Beyblade. This was a cartoon I fully enjoyed and I just really liked. So I think overall, I have a list here where we're just kind of gonna break down what we think the episode was. This is a spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen Weirdmageddon Part 3, I would advise you to stop this video, go watch it, and then come back, because from now on, it's just going to be talking about the episode. So, the episode began, it's a continuation of Weirdmageddon Part 2. We finally get to see all of the cast and characters come together in order to stop Bill. Now, Ford came back. Ford, we were expecting to come back. Mainly, there was tension between Stan, Ford, there was a lot, and McGucket, because McGucket had explained how the Mystery Shack, he had plans to transform it into the big robot that we saw, and that was so cool. The whole Mecha Warriors versus Bill versus the Mystery Shack.
The Mystery Shack,
and it was really good. And we saw all the characters. We saw the dinosaur, the multi-bear. We saw the gnomes, those golf ball people. Who else did we see? We saw
the Minotaurs.
The Manitors. We saw the guy that was marrying his woodpecker. All of the there were some characters that weren't shown. There was the ice bag monster, which I was kind of confused about. I was expecting him to show.
Yeah.
The Time Baby never came back up. I don't know what was going on.
Maybe he was actually destroyed.
Because as far as I'm aware, there is a period Time Baby has to come back. I think it's 1,000 years. So maybe, but I thought there would have been some sort of reference to his return. Who else? We didn't see Blendin, unfortunately. We didn't see the old hag. The episode overall was really tense. For a kid show, that was really, really tense. What do you think? What do you think?
It was really tense. It would lure you to watch more. It would persuade you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. And the way that the episode had happened, there was points where I thought, okay, maybe something massive was going to happen, and unfortunately, it was kind of anticlimactic in a way that, oh no, Stan had lost his memory, only for a few days later he'd come back. So, but that's not the problem. I think overall they had done it really well. It was a bit anticlimactic, but the ending of the episode was probably the most heart-wrenching thing I've ever seen. The way that the characters just kind of collated together and said goodbye. The hat switch between Wendy and Dipper, and the letter she gave him, and it was good. The way they had ended it, it was just wow. Zeus finally got the Mystery Shack,
which
was really, really wicked. I was hoping for that to happen.
And Stan and Great Uncle Ford
they went off on the Stan Award number 2, which is really good. I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh, McGucket bought the Northwest Mansion.
I need a bigger shed. Oh look, there's one there.
So that was really good. I think that's kind of what we focused on in the episode overall. Now,
I think that it's good. It kept you even the ending would lure you. Is there another episode?
Yeah, because after the end scene credits, we see Bill's statue. It was there. And you're thinking,
wait,
what does that mean? Could there be a possible future of the series? Because Alex Hirsch said himself that the story of Gravity Falls were done. It doesn't mean the story of the characters were done. So we could maybe
maybe in the future they'll make one last episode.
I don't think one last episode. I think maybe we could see a return. But the way that was perfect. They ended it on a mystery. The show always had a mystery towards it, and they ended it on a mystery, which was exactly what I wanted. I think that was definitely worth its time. Favorite parts and characters. Now, over the series, this is season 1 and 2. I think you can begin. What was your favorite part and your favorite character?
My favorite character would be either Bill
Or
Either Bill or Mabel.
and reason why?
And because Mabel was fun. Whenever they went on a mystery with Dipper, that she always enjoyed it. She didn't think, no, we're not gonna make it. She didn't think that.
She was always optimistic. Okay,
she always had a good
favorite scene, any part, like episode. Granted, not the last episode. Anything else?
My favorite episode would be where Dipper gets Rumble out of his game.
The game one, yeah. See, Rumble showed up in that episode as well. Like, that was so well done. And everything, they did the Phineas and Ferb thing in the movie where everything had come together, and like it was that unity that was like, it was just so sick. Like, you know, like over the past 2 or 3 years that the show's been going on, it was just so well done. Like everything was put together. So okay, I think that's a good episode. I'd say for me, my favorite character would be Dipper. Now that sounds stereotypical, but I chose Dipper because like I kind of related to that character the most. The whole like wanting to figure out the mystery. I think for myself, I would be in his shoes if that came to be the case. But I just like this character. Like he developed over the series, and they both grew up. Like it was Mabel that had the problem of growing up, and she finally accepted it. So I'd say Dipper is my favorite character. But my favorite episode would be the episode where Stan takes the kids on the RV trip, you know, to the other attractions. That was a very good episode because we finally get to see all of the other attractions, and we see Zeus, you know, stuck at the end, which was funny. Like, you know, we got to see all the other attractions and what Gravity Falls really was, in this place of weirdness and just a coagulation of just what the heck is this place. And it was funny. Like I think it was a good episode. But I think we need to wrap this up. I think overall, it was definitely a series worth watching. If you haven't seen it, I just advise you to go stop everything you're doing, just go binge watch all of it, since it's all out now. And trust me, it's definitely a well-captivating story. I really want to say thank you to Alex Hirsch and the team for, you know, something that me and my sister could just sit down and watch. Like, it was something that was open to all. Like, my dad watches it as well. I think it was something that everybody could watch and, you know, can enjoy. What would be your final thoughts?
My final thoughts would be, if they were to, like, in maybe a couple years in the future, whenever in the future, if they made a little sneak peek of after what happened to Weirdmageddon, then I would definitely watch that over and over again to think about if there's any like Easter eggs hidden in between. Like in that spaceship episode, they never said anything about that.
It's true, the whole UFO, that kind of... There was still a lot of stuff that they really do need to explain, and as much as I really want to believe that they continue the series, I know they won't. I do feel that this would be a thing definitely worth watching if you haven't. But I think, yeah, overall, I think it was a really, really worthwhile episode series even to watch. Thank you again, Alex Hirsch and your team. You guys are just amazing. I look forward to your new projects, and I just, overall, I think I'm going to probably binge watch everything again. And yeah, you got anything to say?
I just don't want to say anything else. It's going to make me
even more upset. Well, I hope you do kind of enjoy this. I think there's more of our thoughts, and hopefully I do see you guys in the next episode. So, peace.